What is up, party people? Why did my voice crack? Did you guys hear that? Anyways, welcome back to my vlog. Welcome if you're new. My name is Bree, like the cheese. And today we are going thrifting. Yes! I'm in a bit of a weird mood right now, and the vibes are kind of off. I pulled up to the thrift store, and then behind me, a cop pulled up, parked out front, and I watched him walk inside. Then saw like a bunch of people walk out of the thrift store, and I was like, I don't know if they're walking out because they're done shopping or because the cop made everyone leave. And I had to wait here and watch the store for like a full 3 minutes to see if anyone was still walking around inside. And there are people still walking around inside, so hopefully it's still open. I don't know why the police are here. Anyways, today we are going thrifting because every morning when I open my closet, I look at all of my winter clothes and I'm upset. I just did a really big closet clean out like maybe a month or two ago, and now all that's left are my staple pieces. And I'm starting to realize I don't like what I always wear. I want something new, and mostly I want more color, okay? I have so many blacks and grays and navies, and I'm not rocking with that anymore. And another big realization that I've had in the last year is that I have tried my whole life to convince myself that I'm a silver girly. I'm not. I'm a gold girly. Gold looks best on me. Once you start getting piercings or wearing jewelry, you have to make a big decision in high school. Are you a gold girly or are you a silver girly? I realized that I'm not a silver girly. I'm not a black and white palette girly. I don't feel like I look great in those things. I want to lean more towards browns and golds as opposed to black and white. I think I want that to be my new base. Color palette? I don't fucking know, guys. So personally, before I go thrifting, I like to make a wish list of items that I want, need, and also sometimes I like to write down items that I'm not allowed to buy. For example, I have 2 on this list right now. I'm just gonna start with those. We're not buying any blazers or lightweight jackets. I don't need any more of them. We're not doing that. Unless there's something really cute. I don't need it. I don't want it and I don't need it, okay? Those are the things that I'm not allowed to buy. Things that I do want to buy. First, we have a black turtleneck. I really need one of those. I had to get rid of my one in my big closet clean out. It was way too big on me, so I need to find a new one. Also, I want to make a side note. I have been watching thrifting videos lately, and something that I heard is that we need to buy clothes that feel good. We cannot buy basic items just because we need them, because you can literally go anywhere and find a black turtleneck, but I want it to feel good on me. So I think that's something we need to keep in mind. I feel like that's the only item that I really need going in here. Everything else is just kind of a guidepost, because I go into the thrift store and I black out. I get delusional. I start getting high on all of the grandma fumes, and the fluorescent lights start blinding me. It's a whole thing. So sometimes I need to come back to my checklist and focus. Next on the list, I have brown pants. Again, I just need brown clothing. I feel good in it. I like the way it looks. Specifically, something that I would like is brown leather pants, which I have brown pants listed, and then I also have brown leather listed. I would like anything that's brown leather, but I think a pair of brown leather pants would be really nice. After that, I have heavy sweaters. I'm really trying to think of all the sweaters that are in my closet right now and what they all have in common and why I like them. A lot of them are knit, they're oversized, and they're just very heavy material. I don't like leaving the house in lightweight clothing or anything that feels comfortable, because for some reason I associate comfy with lazy, and I have a lot of very specific rules for myself. I've never been the type of person that likes leaving the house in sweatpants. I don't care when other people do it. I sometimes wish that I could get out of my own head and do that more often, but I don't feel productive, and I don't feel good when I leave the house in sweatpants. I love wearing jeans. I love wearing layers. I love wearing things that most people would consider uncomfortable, because that kind of tells me oh, we're out of our pajamas. We are ready to get things done. Anyways, reeling it all back in, I want heavy sweaters. And not only do I want heavy sweaters, but I also want colorful sweaters, which is the next item on my checklist. I'm feeling bored. I'm feeling really bored with my closet. The biggest thing that's pushing me to go thrifting today is that I have no color and it's really weighing on me. Fun fact about me, I'm a summer girly. That's when I thrive. I especially love summer wardrobes. I think they're so fun, they're flowy, they're colorful. And I feel like a lot of people have it in their head like, oh, we need to wear basic, neutral clothing in the winter. I'm like looking around at people in my everyday environment. Just everyone's clothing is very bland right now. The brightest thing I see right now is a Kelly green jersey walking past. Go Birds. Am I right? I'm not a sports girl. I just love Philadelphia. Anyways, we need more colorful clothes. I didn't write this down, but now that I'm talking about all of this, I also want more girly clothes. I want things that are more feminine. During the winter, I think my biggest struggle feeling like myself is that I don't know how to dress feminine while wearing a lot of clothes. I feel my most feminine when I'm going out wearing a cute little revealing top and I'm wearing short. In the summer, I can wear halter tops, I can wear tank tops. But in the winter, my style is very much, how do I say this? I have a very male manipulator look to me. Cargo pants, band tee, flannel, denim jacket, Carhartt beanie. And while I love that look, I think that looks so well on me. That's not necessarily what I want to be wearing every day, but that's the only way that I know how to look good and feel good in the winter. I want to push myself. I want to broaden my horizons and try and find more bright, feminine winter clothing. Next on the list, striped long sleeve shirts. Classic, a basic, and you know what? That's so me. Oh my God, I love a classic striped shirt. And you know what? This can be dangerous territory because sometimes I can go overboard. All of my favorite staple pieces every season is like a striped shirt. Like I have this one tank top that I love wearing every summer that I have to be a little bit more conscious and particular about wearing because it's getting holes in it. If we need to come back to reality, we're gonna start looking for the striped shirt. And last on the list is flannels, okay? Let me put my phone down. Let me talk to you really quick. We don't need more flannels, okay? That is the last on the list for a reason. I don't need more flannels. I don't need them, I don't need them, I don't need them. The only reason, look at me, focus. We are getting flannel shirts for a project. We are not getting flannel shirts to wear, okay? I have a project coming up. We'll talk about that more later, but I only want the flannel for that project. You know what? I think we've done enough chatting. I think that it is time for us to just get in there and see what we can find. Wish me luck, because I'm gonna go to this one thrift store and that's it. Actually, before we go in, I do wanna do some exposure therapy where I do a little fit check, do a little filming in public. I also just got a new jacket from my nan. I don't know what it looks like, and if I don't like the way that it looks, I'm gonna have to add leather jacket to my list of things to find while I'm in there. But let's go ahead and do a fit check really quick. All right, rock stars, it is the next day. My camera died. Literally not even halfway through. I would say we were in there for about an hour and my camera died. Peeing me off. Also, again, let's address the allergies. I don't know what's going on, but this is the first year that I've ever struggled with allergies and it's kind of driving me insane. Anyways, like I said, it is now the next day. We're back in my car. Let me show you guys my $80 worth of clothes from the thrift store. Put that down. Jiminy Crickets, is that heavy? Before we get into this, I feel like didn't succeed in the challenge that I set myself up for, which the main challenge of it all was that I wanted to buy more colorful clothes, but I didn't do it. I didn't buy colorful clothes. I did buy some color, and by some color, I mean red. Red is a good color for me though, okay? Don't fix it if it's not broke. I was really hoping to get more vibrant colors. I had this beautiful blue shirt that I ended up putting back because I was at my limit with my budget, and there was this green sweater that I also had to put back. I tried to justify it in my mind that like the green sweater, I am learning to crochet right now. That was a very basic sweater. Like I can make that myself. I am thinking very hard about going back and maybe trying to find it again. But for right now, I'm just gonna show you what I got in yesterday's thrift haul. First and foremost, red sweater. This is from Loft. Guys, I love a good Loft thrift. Okay, I have so many things from Loft that I've thrifted. This sweater, now the newest edition of them. Look at how beautiful this color is. This red really popped out to me. This is very comfortable. I made sure that all of the items, as I was in the fitting room, I took a second to like really feel if it was comfortable on my body. So I wish you guys could feel how soft this is. It's so nice. Next thing we have here, I want to say that this is why I feel like overall that we didn't fail at the thrift store, because this item was not on my thrift wish list, but it was on my Christmas wish list. We've got this amazing red snow jacket. This is more so like an everyday thing that I need. I really need a weatherproof jacket for when I'm working and it's snowing outside or it's raining outside. And this was the literal first thing that I found when I got in there. And I was like, I know we're gonna have a good day. And it was $15. This is 2 jackets together, okay? You can take this red layer off and then there's this other layer under here. It's got these pockets up here. Girl, like, and the zipper's on the pocket. I am so excited to wear this skiing. I feel like this is gonna be a perfect ski jacket. Oh my God. And I haven't had, like, all of my ski jackets aren't really ski jackets. They're kind of just like windproof, water resistant that I like throw on over like a sweater. This is gonna be nice. Next on the list, look, I told you guys that I need to stop buying black. But come on. Look, I pulled these off the rack. They weren't even in my size. Design Collection, Montreal. Frank Lyman, close relative of Kevin Lyman, I'm sure. Worked for baddies. Who's with me? Anyone? No? Okay. These are giving kind of Warped Tour. These are giving kind of, that, like I bought these and I was like, these are gonna look so good as like a concert outfit. Like this, oh, it's gonna eat. And when I tried it on in the dressing room, tried it on with this red sweater, bitch. Something about that outfit combo. Ugh. Next thing we got, again, I don't want to hear it from you guys about how I'm supposed to be buying brown, especially brown leather. I don't want to hear it, okay? Because look at this beautiful leather trench coat that I bought. Found this, fit me like a mother effing glove. I have had such a hard time finding a leather jacket that fits me well. And every time I do, I psych myself out of it. I will try and get them from the thrift store and I'll be like, oh, it's just like a little too expensive. Girl, I'm sorry. $10.99 for this perfect jacket. Now, the most I spent on anything was probably that red jacket. It was like 15 bucks. That is also the most that I will spend on any jacket at the thrift store. So I think that's perfect. All right, moving on. Next item is this cute little knit tank top. And so I told you guys that I really wanted to get sweaters when I went into this. The issue that I have with sweaters and like long sleeve clothing is that I sweat. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm a sweaty girl. And that is the one thing that I hate most about winter is that I sweat through my clothes even when I'm freezing. And then that really irritates me is when I'm already cold, now my armpits are wet, and like my armpits, it like gets crunchy. Guys, like I know it's gross, but I'm being so real with you. It's a sensory nightmare for me. I am very hopeful that this will kind of solve that problem, having like a nice sleeveless option to wear under a coat. I'm really excited to see how that one works out. Let me address, I'm sorry. I didn't know we had a celebrity in the room with us. Miss Jessica Simpson. What are you doing here. Okay, queen. This Jessica Simpson shirt was $8. Next up, this was another item off my thrift list. This classic black turtleneck, okay? I feel like I don't even need to say anything about this. You know, what really is there to say? I am really excited to, I think, layer this under band tees or maybe a tank top and then throw a coat over top of it. That's almost a perfect winter outfit for me. Next up, not only did I get that cutesy black turtleneck, look at this paisley turtleneck that I got. And oh my God, guys, this is so soft. Well, let's backtrack for a second. I realized I didn't look at the brand or tell you the price on that. Oh, the black one is a classic LL Bean, $6.49. This one, Jones, New York, and it is also $6.49. Something about this feels so vintage. This is also, I feel like, so 90s. Like, this was so chic, adult 90s. I feel like you would see this on, like, Friends. I feel like Rachel Green would eat this up. What do you guys think? I can't wait to style this, actually. Okay, next item. This classic white ruffled blouse. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh, this is gonna be it's just gonna add so much extra flair to my outfit. This is Ann Taylor. And it was $5.99. Really excited to style this shirt. Oh, now onto the last two items. Let's go with this blouse first. This is a very cute mesh. What would you say? This is like a floral print, maybe? I also feel like this is like kind of leaning like very 90s, trying to be 70s rock star, because there is an aspect to this where I'm like, this would look so good with bell bottoms, edgy like rock star look, but something about it is just very 90s, like it's too nude. This one's from Coldwater Creek and it was a whopping $6.49. I'm really excited to wear this as like a concert outfit. The reason that I was debating on even getting this is because I'm really thinking about like how I'm going to sweat in these. That's like at the forefront of my mind when I'm buying winter clothes. And when it comes to sweating in mesh, I definitely feel like it creates this sort of smell where it's not like a horrible odor, but it's definitely something. Does anyone else relate to that? Or is there just something wrong with me? I don't know. The other part of it is that I won't gravitate towards a mesh shirt that's sitting in my closet. And I know that about myself. And I wish I did more. I like kind of look at my mesh shirts and I'm like, oh, that's just like a little bit too nice for me. But I am trying to push myself out of that mindset and start just wearing nicer clothes. So I am hopeful that this will not just be a concert shirt, but I bought this mostly with the intention of it being a concert shirt. Lastly, this is where I was kind of like, I really need to put this back, but this was the only brown item that made it to the final round. Ultimately, I ended up buying this very cute, I believe this is a beach cover up. This reeks of grandma. It's got that very strong grandma perfume scent to it, and it's kind of taking me out holding it this close to my face. I believe it's a beach cover up because the tag literally says Bali Club. Once again, a lovely $6.49. I told myself I had to put this back because I know it's a beach cover up, but I also know that I could put this under that black trench coat and it would look cute. Wear a nice pair of jeans underneath of it. Could be very like 2000s. What I was envisioning, actually, I'm gonna get really niche, really specific. I saw this TikTok a while ago and it was like, in another life, you and me are teen girls in our Tuscan style home throwing house parties. I don't know if anyone has seen that TikTok, but I was like eating it up. I was like, oh, I love that. I love that aesthetic. And this was very much giving that, specifically with this detail around the collar. This is really cute. I know I'm gonna like it. I had a million ways to style it in my head, which I thought was a good enough sign to just buy it. And yeah. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do one, do all, just don't do none, okay? Small creator, trying to make my way to the big time. Help me out a little bit here, guys. It costs nothing to be nice, and it costs nothing to like this video. The least you can do is hit that like button, okay? Okay. I will catch you guys all in my next video, okay? I love you so much. Okay, bye.